Do you call him daddy? Do I call her daddy? Call her daddy.
It is Hump Day, Daddy Gang. Welcome back to Call Her Daddy, presented by Barstool Sports. Guys, we have a comment to make. Well, I do. I went live last night on my Instagram, and people were asking us about the CBD oil we were talking about. They wanted more information. They're like, does this stuff get you high? What the hell? So we're back and we're going to explain it again so you guys can really get the full scope of what it is.
It definitely doesn't get you high. That could be a good or a bad thing, whoever, depending.
Yeah.
But no, it doesn't get you high. I've actually had people write into me too, because last week I mentioned that I suffer from anxiety, and CBD is really great. It's like this totally natural remedy. It can help with so many different things.
Right. I think the main point is it's a natural remedy. So like this is, we had mentioned, put it in your coffee, put it in your salads because it's discreet. Mm-hmm. And My Natural CBD is, I think, the only brand we've personally ever tried.
Right.
So like we said, it's a non-GMO formula, guys. It's 100% natural. And if you do suffer from PTSD, anxiety, chronic pain, arthritis, whatever it be, CBD oil is extremely helpful to help control and alleviate those pains. Mm-hmm. And then I also just want to say that we had mentioned last week, it is grown and processed here in the United States.
It is.
And I mean, well, we did say we were going to put it on our voodoo clams, but no, don't put it on your voodoo clam.
I feel like you could put it around.
Okay. So if you guys are interested in My Natural CBD oil, if you guys want to try it with us, you can go. We are offering a 10% discount from Barstool Sports with the code SPORTS. You just go to mynaturalcbd.com to get your first bottle. Again, the code is SPORTS. So anybody who needs something like this is looking to try it out. Use our code, hook it up, and look like Sophia every night, lubed up with oil all over you.
Let's go, daddies.
All right, so let's talk about questions.
Woo-hoo!
If you guys don't know this already, you can go to Call Her Daddy on Barstool, and at Call Her Daddy, there is the question forum, and we are answering all of your questions as best as we can. So, number one time when my boyfriend was eating me out, I accidentally farted. This happened a different time also, and he got pink eye, and now he thinks from eating girls out, he's going to get that all the time, and so he doesn't anymore.
So this girl did it twice? Really?
At one time,
really? Like she couldn't hold it in at all?
And he got pink eye. What the fuck?
I'm sorry. Fuck this girl. Honestly, she's making the rest of us look bad.
You couldn't hold it in. You couldn't hold it in.
She could have at least one time, like one slip, like maybe I can forgive her. But two?
I was dying.
That's fucked up.
Imagine.
That's like in his mouth.
I was going to say, he literally should have been like, you just shit in my mouth. You just shit in my mouth. Like his face is literally right there. It's like sniffing a fart out of this girl's asshole.
That's
not
disgusting.
Girlfriend, you gotta take care of
that.
Wow.
Yeah.
You gotta get something going on down there that doesn't happen.
Or at least like push his head away and be like, I have a cramp, and then fart. I don't know. Just don't do it directly into his mouth. Okay.
Okay. Jesus. Number two. I had Jesus Christ. I had a threesome with my wife and her sister. Hold on.
Wait. Wait, he had a threesome with his sister?
No.
Hold on. Wait, with his sister and his wife?
Wait. Sophia, I said, pay attention. I said, his wife.
I'm like,
someone had sex with their sister. Whoa. No, it was his wife and her sister. We're fucking losing it, guys.
I was gonna be like, that's kind of hot.
No, shut the fuck up. Inbreeding or whatever. Okay, so he had a threesome with his wife and her sister.
That's still really fucking inappropriate.
He said we all got drunk and it kind of just happened. I flirted with her sister. What the fuck? I flirted with her sister before, but never thought it'd go anywhere. Now the holiday dinners are awkward. I mean, her sister ate my ass while I was balls deep in my wife. Not sure how to make this better. Do we just not talk about it at holiday dinners? Well, I don't know. I wouldn't expect you to just bring that up at the holiday
I think
dinner.
if you're gonna be fucking kinky as shit, I mean that's a level of kinky that's whoa. Own it.
Yeah.
You guys did it. Why cry over spilled milk? Just own it.
Except
and
if
move
they did it
on.
when they were drunk, I think you guys, it's better to.
I don't mean own it as in like bring it up.
Bring it up like, kids, mommy
No,
and
I
daddy
just-
had a threesome
Yeah.
with mommy's sister.
I mean, was it her stepsister?
no, that shit's fucking blood and
Her-
blood.
Oh wow. Okay.
Wait,
well,
can you? I have a sister. I could not imagine fucking.
Oh my
okay.
God.
Moving forward,
No.
I'm over that one. How do you feel about giving your recently new boyfriend your location on Find My Friends? I secretly want his location, but don't know if it would be weird to ask him. No.
Oh my God.
No.
That is the most. And I'm a psycho, and like that's even psycho for me.
I just think that is weird
way too
and
controlling,
unhealthy.
very very unhealthy.
Right?
Very. I mean, and it's annoying. Like, what if he wanted to like go surprise you or something, and he like gets home late, and you're like, "Why were you at the mall?" And he's like, "Oh, I was buying you Tiffany's necklace." And you're
But
like, "Well,
fuck
fuck
you."
you." It's just really
Oh,
unhealthy.
yeah, we have a friend that has it, and I think it's unhealthy because she's always checking it and being like, oh my God, like he said he was home and he's not home yet, and like, so what is he doing? And I'm like, oh,
I would never let a boyfriend have it. I let you have it.
Oh, of course.
I mean, Alex and I have each other, but that's like completely different. If I was dating someone, no.
fuck that.
No.
Okay, next is, okay, so I was having some bomb sex with my boyfriend, minding my own business in my room. My roommates then sent a text in the group chat with all of our friends and told me to stop moaning. They then ignored me for days because I was being disrespectful, they said, and they were mad at me. LOL. Real or fake friends? Like, aren't your friends supposed to support you and hype you up for the D? What's wrong here?
Okay, so let me get this straight. This girl has roommates. She had a guy over. She was being loud while they were fucking. Her roommates got pissed.
Yes. No.
That's
I don't
so
know.
dumb.
Well, I think again we need more context. Does she do this every fucking day? Because
Right.
I would be like, bitch,
that would be
please,
annoying.
Take it somewhere else.
That would be annoying.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I've heard you before.
Oh my God.
I'm sure you've heard me.
You've heard me.
And you know what? When I hear Alex, you know what I do? I take advantage of the situation. I'm like, I'm gonna get my lube out, and
Let's
I'm
go.
gonna just be
Go to
right there
town.
with her. I'm gonna touch myself and finish. Let's
It's like
go.
when we're about to come, you hear me saying like, "Oh my God, babe, I'm about to come," and
I'm
Sophia's
like,
like,
oh, I know Alex. I know she's about to.
"You're like, guys, I'm coming with you, guys, I'm coming with you over there."
I like put my ear to the door. I'm like, here we go.
Here
And
we
then
go.
after, I'm like, guys, that was so good.
And we're
I'm like stretching, like coming out of my room.
Dude, we have those window situations where I could technically see Sophia through my window.
Oh.
Dude, the one time I was in my room, my ex had come over and we were having like some nice makeup sex, and it was summer, so my window was open, and low-key my head was fucking getting railed out of the window. I could have
remember you
waved to
telling me that.
Hi, Sophia.
I know our windows are right there. I could have like actually been like, I'm doing it too.
and just gangbang
Wow,
together,
we're
basically.
annoying.
Okay, sorry.
No, I honestly think though, if it's just like once in a while, like let your fucking roommate get it
Oh,
in.
yeah.
You just hear some moans here and there, like leave her the fuck alone.
I can see girls
Get
being
over it.
fucking annoying about that shit, being like, you honestly
No.
need to be respectful. And I think it depends on how often you're doing it. So let us know
Right.
how often it was.
No,
This week, we're just going to get right into it and talk about facials.
it's my. What an amazing topic. Are you talking? What kind of facials?
What
are we
kind
talking?
of what kind of facial do you think the Call Her Daddy girls are talking about? A facial you get at a spa, or a facial when a guy splooges all over your face?
I'm gonna say the latter.
Yeah, me too. Perfect. I'm glad we're on the same page.
Yeah.
So, facials.
Yeah.
Loving it, living
Love
it,
it.
feeling it. So I heard
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna punch me in the head.
What?
Facials, I actually now am on board with this,
Okay.
are good for your skin.
Oh my God, Alex! Please don't tell me you're one of those girls.
Hi, I
I'm
am.
sorry. That is totally a myth that was made up by a man out there.
No,
so
it's
that
not.
he could convince girls that he could come all over their face. Don't.
Alex Cooper is about to disprove you. So I actually, Sophia, looked it up on Medical Daily. Okay, Medical Daily. I literally screenshotted it. I want to read it. It
Oh my
says
God.
sperm. It sounds like we're about to do an ad for facials. Sperm, a crystalline polyamine compound called spermamine, is an antioxidant, and it diminishes wrinkles, smooths the skin, helps tame and prevent acne, and can also be used, this one gets me, as an antidepressant.
Okay.
If you're depressed, get a facial.
You know what? If you're really gonna fine antidepressant, who wants to come on my face? Who in this office? I'm literally gonna go outside and be like, come on my face.
Would that be considered sexual harassment? I don't know. But yeah, okay.
I just don't buy it. I mean, that Medical Daily article, let me guess, a man wrote that article.
Okay, but think about this. If it is true, how many girls are about to get facials from a guy, and instead of quickly running and getting the towel, they're gonna be like, okay, hold on, and they're gonna start massaging the cum into their face.
Is there a little bit dripping out of the tip of your wiener hole? Because like I want to.
Can you put a little bit more on my forehead?
I mean, this goes back to like what we talked about. The girls that are eyes closed because they just got cummed on and they're like doing the mummy to the bathroom.
Yeah.
That's like one way to do it. Or you have the cum savage,
right,
where she just hurries and like wipes up your cum,
and
eats it, ingests it. But now this time, this is a different cum savage who cares about her skin routine and she rubs it in.
That's
beautiful.
Brilliant. I love that. Yeah.
Wow,
now
amazing.
Guys are going to be looking at girls, and if they're a savage, they're going to expect them to swallow it. And instead, they're going to be like, ooh, I'm massaging this into all of my pores.
Right.
So daddies out there, if you're a real daddy,
That's
Sophia and I are
amazing.
encouraging you to literally start massaging your skin with your man's cum.
I love it.
I love that too. Okay, so I actually have a little funny story.
Oh my God.
About facials. The guy that I always talk about that is, you know, the MILF hunter, the guy that fucks everything. Legend. He has, I think he basically explained to me that like his fetish is facials, which is, I guess that's actually a pretty good like fetish to have, right?
Right.
I mean, like people have
that's
weird,
on the safer side.
Yeah, people have really weird fetishes. I feel like that's on the safer side. So, he has a story about facials that every time he is about to give a girl a facial, he pulls out his phone right when he's about to come. And most of the time the girls know that he's going to do this. And I'll get into that later of how these girls are like, yeah, sure, go for it. Film me. But so he films himself splooging all over their face like the exact minute he starts recording it.
Beautiful.
And literally, that's not even the best part. He has about 50 times that he's done this to girls. He films it. He sends it to his group chat. And then his group chat takes the video and they will make a boomerang of the cum going onto their girl's face. And they pick like their favorite part. Because how many different parts can you pick from a facial?
Oh my God.
It's coming out of the
like,
tip.
Out of the tip, like hitting her in the eyeball. It's like the Matrix.
Going into the mouth. Exactly.
Oh my
How
God.
unbelievable is that?
Okay. That's insane. I like want him to try and do it on the actual boomerang and Instagram.
Okay.
I want him. Can you tell him like Sophia's request? Like try it.
Absolutely.
Instagram style.
Because that would actually take legit skill. Like think about it. He has to time it perfectly because the boomerang, you have to just press it down right when it's about to go down.
Yeah.
But so he has over 50 images of girls getting nut all over there. And he said one time specifically, this girl, this is also a point for girls. If you're asking a guy to give you a facial, why do some girls keep their eyes open? Unless you're locked and loaded with goggles on your fucking head, close your eyes and open your mouth and act accordingly. But so he said one time this girl kept her eyes open and he went, like literally his cum went directly into her eyeball. Like the entire fucking splooge landed in this girl's eye and she like had pink eye or some shit for like the next.
Doesn't he have some control over that too though?
Yeah, maybe he was being an asshole. Maybe he wanted it to happen.
I think guys have a little more control than that.
No, I agree. But so
that's amazing.
With that being said though, I feel like so many people are going to listen to that and be like, how the fuck did he even get these girls to allow him to come all over their face? And me tell you, I'm going to read word for word. I texted him last night because I was like, how does this go down? And he goes, the most important thing I do is use the line that I'd never pressure you to do anything you weren't comfortable with doing. I would never disrespect you ever. And then I asked them how they feel about facials. Like, what? So first he's like, listen, I will never disrespect you. I'm here for you. And then he's like, but like low-key girl, how you feel about facials? And then he says a vast majority have never had one and they're opposed to it. and then he will ask them why, and he'll begin the process of changing their mind. And he said this is the fucking weirdest. He said the most successful is usually walking them through the cleanup process and how into it I am. I'll clean them up thoroughly, and I communicate that I'm not going to abandon them once I come on their face.
Oh my God. He's like, if you love me, you'll let me.
Right.
That's like the most fucked up
But think about it. I kind of think that the most degrading part in a girl's mind is legit after he comes on you and you've just got all the cum on your face and you're standing there and the guy goes to clean himself up or he like throws you a rag. I think that's where girls can get in their head and they're like, okay, this is so fucking weird.
Yeah,
like
I
I just
mean,
cum streaming, dripping down.
That's
all
because
over
like
me.
the passion and all of that is gone. You guys have
Right.
both like finished and now you're sitting there with like jizz
All
dripping
over.
down your face and you're like, what does my life come to, God?
Yeah. And
Like-
so that's why I think his tactic is being like, I love giving girls facials. I will like walk you through it. You'll feel so comfortable. Like you're going to love it. I will.
That's
And
so
he said he like
fucked
literally
up.
wipes it off their face with the towel for them. And then he says he talks about skincare 24/7 with them just so
Oh
that
my
he's like,
God.
and I swear this helps with your skin.
Well,
I would tell a guy to fuck off if he said
really,
that to me.
Alex? Because you were talking about how it is good for your skin and
I don't know. Okay, well, here you go.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you a facial story.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm ranting. So, the first time I ever acted or let a guy do this act to me, I'm trying to like censor it so my mom's not like cringing hearing
It's
this.
okay.
Okay, so the first time I ever got a facial, I was like so ready. You know when you're about to try something for the first time, so you like mentally prepare yourself.
Yeah,
you know how that is.
totally.
And you're like all excited to try it. So one of my ex-boyfriends, I like woke up in the morning, we were getting after it. And if you guys listened to me in previous episodes, I talk about the best position to give a guy a blowjob is to push him up against a wall. That gives you, and it really gives him the most stability and like force. And then you also have a better opportunity with your motion. So I, of course, you know me, just thrown up against the wall. I made him get up from bed and put him against the wall. And I start going to town, you know, give him the Cooper special, whatnot. And then I'm ready. All I'm thinking about during this is like, okay, I'm going to give him the Cooper special and then he's going to come on my face this time. And he doesn't know he's going to get to do that. And
Can
so
I date you? Like, holy
we're
shit.
basically dating, so yeah.
I know.
So I say, finally, I'm like, okay, babe, like I want you to come on my face. He is like, oh, you could tell he like, wait,
Yeah.
what? And then finally he comes, yes, and it happens. That's not the best. It's not great. It wasn't great because guess what happened?
What are you about to tell me?
And he's sitting on the bed and he's like, babe, can I be honest with you? I'm like, yeah. And I'm waiting for him to like praise me. And he's like, and mind you, okay, my boyfriend was completely blind and he goes, I did not see any of that because I didn't even have my contacts in.
Oh my fucking God.
I wanted to die because as a girl, I'm
Yeah.
like, let's fucking go. Like I
And
just
that was the first time that you had ever done it with
Yes.
him. And he didn't see it go down.
he had no idea.
He could have like came on your toes for all he knew.
And he was like, oh, so hot.
Oh, wow.
Like the idea that I said come, and I was like, why the fuck didn't you stop me and go put on your fucking glasses? And
Yeah.
he was like, I couldn't stop because like I wanted it to happen and I was in the moment and it was so good.
Was he like, Alex, just please don't move, lay there with my
No,
cum and let
wait,
me go get my glasses.
I'm not kidding you. I was just about to say. And so I was in the bathroom and he comes in and he's like, please don't take it off your face. And he put his glasses on and he just wanted to see the
Oh.
cum on my face. I was
Wow.
like, no, the best part is watching it go on, not the aftermath. Fuck me. So that
Wow,
went down.
You need to you should have set some rules with him. Like, you are not touching me until your contacts are in.
What the
I
actual-
hope you made that rule.
So
after
ladies, moral of the story is make sure if your man is blind before you offer him to fucking come all over your face.
Yeah.
You offer that he puts on his glasses.
Yeah.
Jesus.
that. Okay, with this said about the facial thing, it is really, really hot to tell a guy to come
Oh,
on your
yeah.
face. But it's not something that you should be doing every single night.
Oh my God, no.
You know what I mean? Like in sex, like you gotta mix it up because it's also hot to guys when you're like, come on my tits or like
Oh,
come
of
on my
course.
ass. Like if you just tell a guy where to come.
Absolutely.
Like,
We literally had a girl write in and she was like, hey, I like was fucking this guy and he was fucking me from behind and I told him like to come on my ass because he
Yeah.
said I'm about to come, where should I come? And I said on my ass. And instead of coming on my ass, he pulled out and he fucking shoved his dick into my ass and he came in my ass, and I don't know where to this day where the cum went because it never came out of my butthole.
I mean,
Like,
your
what?
butthole really does serve as like a suction.
Yeah.
Like it's hard to
It's like a little black hole.
Right. Unless you're really trying as hard as you can, nothing's falling out of that.
That's pretty amazing.
I'm
But yeah,
so glad we talked about
but just
that.
do it sparingly with
Yeah.
the facials, because
Yes.
then it loses its oomph. You really want to surprise
loses
them.
its luster.
If a guy,
on your face.
can I ask you
and
something though?
What?
would you do if a guy like asked you on a first hookup if he could come on your face?
That's a really good point. I am totally the type of person that if you are my boyfriend, I mean, the world is our oyster.
Down
The
for
world
whatever.
is your oyster. Like, this is where dreams come true because I'm down to fuck and we can try whatever.
Absolutely.
If it's like a one night stand, I'm a little bit like, there's no fucking way that you're gonna give me a facial on a one night stand or a first date or whatever.
Yeah, I personally think if it's gonna, okay, I agree with you. I think it would be so weird if a guy randomly felt like it was okay to be like, all right, I'm gonna come on your face. Is that okay?
Yeah.
I think if you're fucking, like we said, with a real slut cum savage and she's just down to fuck that night, if she offers it, fucking go for
Yeah.
it. But if she's not offering it, there's no way you on a first date. I literally was reading one of our submissions and a guy said, how do you propose anal to a girl on a first hookup? What the fuck? What? No.
That would be like intense.
What would you say to that?
I'm pretty sure I've offered it actually on a first date without even planning on doing it, but just saying it just to get a rise out of him. But I've never, ever.
Okay,
Done
Sophia.
that.
I mean,
On a
Jesus,
first
talk
date.
dirty to me.
Okay. Talking dirty.
Oh.
I'm so glad you just said that.
Okay.
Because we've had so many fucking people write in being like, how do I talk dirty? You mentioned you had a text that you wanted to read to me on
holy
air
shit. Okay, yes.
that I have not heard.
Get ready.
I'm terrified.
I'm actually kind of excited. Okay,
Okay.
guys. So again, it's like we need to have my guy friend on. He's like, okay, so this is the same guy that's the MILF hunter, and that's the one that's doing facials on girls' faces. So we have a very weird relationship. He always sends me like the nudes that girls send him. If I'm like, oh, like what's the hottest position a girl should send as a nude? He'll send me like his photo album, his favorite ones. He's like, pick some of these, like these will be great. I'm like, amazing, thank you. It's like for research purposes. And so he also sends me some sexts from girls if they're like really good or they're really bad. I want to just read you one and I want to get your genuine opinion on this one.
Okay.
Here I go. This is from Becca. No one knows who Becca is, so it doesn't matter. I can say her name. Okay. While you're sleeping, you'll be fucking my throat like it's a vacuum made just for you. Your dick will throb until you just have to come. I'm gonna look up at you and smile while you explode and cover me with all your warm cum, and I'll fucking love it. And that's how your mornings will go. Then, after, maybe, we will shower together, and I'll just wash your whole body, and you'll love how pretty I am when I'm dripping wet.
Wait,
in
is it still going on?
Here we go. In every way. Then we will smoke the blunt that I already rolled for you while you were relaxing from coming so hard. Then, eventually, we will eat a lox platter bagel.
No! No!
And you will
No,
play
she didn't. No,
Wait,
she doesn't.
it gets worse. We will eat the lox platter bagel, and you will play Fortnite with your boys, and I will laugh.
I don't believe you.
I will laugh at how trash they are compared to daddy, and we can fuck again when you're ready for this pussy. I mean, I guess I don't need to ask your reaction.
Hold on. I have 50 things. The lox bagel, that's a joke, right?
Dude, why? What?
First of all, that's a guy's worst nightmare to hear you mention that you want to have breakfast with him the next day. He wants you to write in the sex, like, right when you come, you'll turn around and I will be gone.
Vanish.
That's what he wants to hear. So you mentioning breakfast the next day is terrifying. His boner just went down.
Also, I have to say for sex, I agree with you. We have to stay on the lox bagel for a minute, but I have to say the whole and then,
Yeah.
and then.
No, next.
You're writing your thesis on
When
how
they
you're
go-
going to fucking
right.
fuck this guy.
When they go next, it's like no and then, no
Meanwhile,
next.
therefore, moving forward in the next scene.
Yes.
Like, no.
No.
But dude, that
Also-
lox bagel thing, I'm sorry.
And let's keep it simple. Fucking quality over quantity.
Yes.
That was that was full on a thesis. It had a beginning, middle, and end.
Dude, I'm sorry. I can't get over the fucking lox bagel.
It's insane.
But I think also with that, her mentioning the Fortnite and stuff, I just want to reiterate, because I think we moved past it too fast.
What?
You saying, why are girls being like, I'll watch you play Fortnite?
No.
Bitch, leave. He doesn't want you fucking sitting behind him. Like, I can see there are so many girls that think, like, oh my God, he's going to play video games and I'll massage his back.
No.
Nobody wants you massaging shit. You let yourself out through the window and that's it. Okay?
You let yourself out through the window.
Agreed. The
Perfect.
whole monologue thing.
Yeah. So quality over quantity. I really think that it should be like 2 to 3 sentences.
Because you and I have talked about it. It's like there is something about sexting that is actually really fucking awkward. It's like
It is.
when you're sexting, I think the biggest awkward part of it is the time frame.
Mm-hmm.
And how like you basically, if the person doesn't answer in like 8 minutes to your sext, then it's like fucking over.
Yeah.
I don't want to continue it.
You have 1 to 2 minutes to quickly reply. That's why when girls get a sext, they like run into the living room. They're like, ladies,
Get in here.
everyone in here. Everyone get like your thinking caps on.
That's literally, if you
'Cause I
guys
just got a sext.
What was that?
Yeah.
Episode 1? The infamous degrade me comment.
Right.
That literally goes
Tell
back.
them again for people
Okay.
that haven't heard.
If you guys haven't listened to episode 1, which this is a perfect time to say, if you guys haven't listened to our other episodes, a lot of people write in and ask questions and I'm like, we've talked about that. So make sure you guys listen to our previous episodes. But episode 1 specifically, Sophia and I were really drunk and I was sexting this guy and I was so fucked up that I thought it would be a good idea because I didn't think Sophia was as fucked up as I was. So I handed Sophia
Alex, don't ever fucking assume that I'm not as fucked up as you. That's rule number 1.
That was my first mistake.
Okay.
But I handed Sophia my phone and I said, like, can you answer this for me? And she ended up saying, I want you to degrade me, which is just fucking brilliant and disgusting, and it's not cute, but it is cute.
But it's not even sexy, but like he was into it. I mean, if you ask me personally, have I ever sent that to someone I was sexting? No. Did I do it from your phone? Yes.
Thanks.
Sorry.
But so, okay, a lot of people, this is not exactly what I want to do today, but because we're recording this in the morning, you know, I'm not like that horny right now, but here we go. A lot of people ask us how to talk dirty and like what to send for sex.
I'm like sweating right now that we have to do this. This is how much we love you guys.
Yeah.
Because this isn't fun. I know it sounds like it's fun and it sounds sexy and steamy, but it's not.
My mom listens to these episodes.
Right.
Okay. So I want to first start out with setting the scene. We understand that there's a big demographic that listens to this. There are some people that are virgins. There are some people that are in college and they're like fucking around. There are some people that are married. There's a lot of different people.
Yeah.
So when we talk about these things, sometimes guys, make sure you're not taking these word for word, because again, you need to read your audience.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a virgin, you obviously don't know what to do in a threesome.
Yeah.
We'll explain. So we want to give you guys some lines.
Word for word lines that you guys can use. That's
right.
what we're going to bring you right now.
So this is beginning. I'm not going to say this is like a beginner status, but these are some like basic good go-to
Right.
sex lines that you can hit them with.
because we don't know your audience.
Again, yes.
So we're just
either
giving
dumb
you
it
the
down
basics.
or ramp
Yeah.
it up. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's just start with a classic. My pussy is absolutely dripping wet right now thinking about your hard dick inside me.
Classic.
Classic.
Beautiful.
Saying the word, you know, like the pussy dripping
Wet.
wet, hard dick inside me. Boom.
Yes.
You can
Easy.
also go for the I want to ride you and fuck all of your hard cock deep inside me until I come all over your soaking wet dick. Perfect.
Beautiful.
Amazing.
I love it.
Loving that. Fucking A.
Keep it going. Give
Okay.
us another one.
Another one is to really describe the whole lip thing. You can be like, I love when you
the labia.
The labia.
The flap.
The flap.
But don't call them flaps when you're sexting.
No.
That's not sexy.
That's not fucking cute. But you can be like, I love when you spread my lips as the tip goes in, and the deeper it goes, the more I shake, knowing it's not even halfway in.
Oh my.
That's like hot because you're not even halfway in and I'm already shaking.
Yeah.
The lips, like spread my lips. Like guys think that's really hot.
Really hot.
And just take advantage of that.
Really
I
hot.
also think that's kind of similar to the whole like Like, I want to feel you in my stomach as I ride you back and forth, rubbing my clit, soaking wet all over you, that kind of stuff. Like,
that's hot.
Feeling him in your stomach means he's big. Oh, but before I continue, can we talk about the whole big thing?
I already know what you're going to say. Girls that go off on like how big a guy is and like how big he feels and stuff. Like, if he's not big, don't fucking say that. Like, they're not dumb. They know.
Yeah, we've had guys write in. I know, I will never forget. The one guy was like, I know I don't have like a small dick, but I do know that I'm not fucking huge, and my girlfriend won't shut the fuck up about how I'm this ginormous schlong. And I'm like, guys, no, it's like if you have like A tits and he's like, you're huge tits, and you're like, bitch, I can't even spot them with a magnifying glass.
Let me titty fuck you, and you're like, I cannot, I couldn't
like
even
I have
press
to push
them together.
together my skin.
He's like, lick your nipple, and you got like double A boobs, and you're trying so hard. Like, that's just embarrassing and rude.
Right. So let's just fucking calm down with the comments about how big his dick is, guys. More talk about how it's hard and it's throbbing and it's like whatever.
Do you have other ones?
Because I do have one thing. I think if you have fucked before, I think it's really good for guys visually to imagine like places you fucked and reference those in your sex.
Right.
So like, let's say
bend me over the counter.
Exactly. Say your place is the bathroom, and if you're like, we should be in your bathroom right now, me bent over with you inside me. And then I always think it's good to be like, do you miss that, babe? You like the way I take it and your dick slides in and out of my tight pussy?
Yeah.
Boom. They're like, also, because they're imagining it sliding. They're imagining the exact location. Like, that's perfect.
And especially for people that are scared to sex and like they feel weird and like uncomfortable doing it, like just like mention things that you guys have actually done. Like, that's not awkward at all.
Yeah.
Like, remember when I got on top of you and I was riding you and like, you know what I mean? It's easy.
Exactly. Going back to like, what you reference of what you've already done.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yes. I was going to say, this is some easy stuff that we're saying. These are really basic, generic things.
And listen, again, we're not shitting on you if you use these because it depends on your relationship.
Right. I use them.
Right. But
there are people that like have fetishes, etc.
Right.
And the whole threesome thing, Alex and I were talking about this, and like, even if you never plan on having one, I feel like you can still use it during sexting.
Oh my God, guys.
Right?
It is. Listen,
is that fucked up?
No, because
I want to ask a guy, like, if I full on am sexting about doing something I never plan on doing, is that fucked up?
No, because
do I care? No.
No, but he doesn't know. You can act like you're going to do it one day, especially a threesome. It's like, well, babe, like, we just haven't been able to find a third girl. It's not my fault. So tell them what you could sex.
Okay, just from watching porn, it's just so easy to me.
It's so easy.
It's so easy. For a threesome, okay,
Boom.
We're talking 2 girls, 1 guy.
Okay.
I would just say, the most generic one is, I want you fucking me from behind while I'm licking her pussy.
Right.
Boom.
So they like can get a great visual of that.
Let's get a little more intense.
Yes.
Let's ramp it up.
You're
going to say, I want you to go back and forth between our pussies. I want her stacked on top of me, your cum dripping out of her pussy onto mine.
Amazing.
Beautiful.
That's so
easy,
breezy, beautiful pussy.
Cover girl.
No, that's perfect.
Okay.
Can you keep it going?
Oh my God, I'm on a roll.
Let's go.
Okay, I want to lick your cum out of her pussy and spit it back into her mouth. And then I want to make out with her with my mouth full of your cum.
Love.
Your cum dripping down both our chins.
That's perfect.
Easy, right?
That is, guys, imagine a guy thinking about you eating his cum out of her pussy.
Like making out.
And they can see the actual cum kind of like going between your mouth. And he's just sitting there. Unbelievable. Brilliant. And every guy is going to die over that.
Yeah. I want to make out with another girl on your cock. I want to share your cock with another girl.
Right.
Easy. Okay, for 2 guys and 1 girl.
Yes. Well, which I think it's so weird. Let us also confirm, Call Her Daddy has no issue with 2 guys and 1 girl. I know a girl wrote into us and was like, my boyfriend wants me to like fuck another guy, and like my girlfriends think he's gay for that. That's not, I mean, what is it, cuckolding?
Yeah, I feel like a lot of I've read that a lot, that like guys are into that, watching their girl get fucked by another guy. That is not gay.
Right. We can talk about that in another episode, the whole cuckolding thing. But okay, so if you're doing 2 guys,
if you're into cuckolding, you can just be like, I want you to like watch me get fucked by another guy and like come all over his cock.
Right.
And see how good he makes me feel.
Right.
That's a good one.
That's perfect because.
Or like I want you to fuck me from behind while I'm sucking his dick.
Boom.
Just you guys, I mean, come on. It's
first
not
grade.
hard. Put some porn on. Well, now they don't have to, Alex, because we literally
Just
word for word gave you lines. So I hope you had your pen and paper
I was
out.
going to say,
because-
everybody, if you didn't have your pen and paper, you're not writing this on your phone,
Yes.
go home, go back to this part of the episode and take notes. Because
Yeah.
these are great. And I think it's great that you brought up the point of the threesome. And if you haven't even had a threesome, but you and your boyfriend have like talked about possibly having a threesome, I think it's very good to throw that in occasionally with the sex.
Right.
Because I know a lot of people have written into us and been like, I sex my boyfriend all the time. We have a long distance relationship. How do I spice it
Right.
up? You got to go for the fantasy.
And honestly, just fucking lie to him just to get him off so you can go to bed.
Whatever it takes, like
Just-
Sophia said. She
You're
said
tired.
right.
You're done sexting. Just be like, I want to lick your cum out of a girl's pussy. Good night.
Good night. Well,
Just- okay.
I think that's a great point, Sophia. The whole ending of sexting. I think that's also one of the really weird, awkward points of sexting. If you guys aren't straight up saying you're masturbating, because that's easy. You just say, oh my God, babe, I just came so hard. Like, that's the hottest fucking thing, whatever. If you are both just talking, leading up to hooking up or talking about what you want to do to each other,
Yeah.
how the fuck do you end sexting is a lot of questions that people ask.
Yeah. Obviously, if you guys are both masturbating while you're doing it, it's as simple as
exactly.
like, I just came.
But so I think the best way probably, I don't know, just literally just saying like, babe, I'm so horny for you. This turns me on so much. And just basically
Yeah.
tell him like, I'm going to think about this and touch myself to it later.
Yeah. Or you can just say like, that was so fucking hot. I can't wait to see you again.
Exactly.
And it's like,
Because then it's like, okay, now what are you doing the rest of the day?
Right.
I'm going grocery shopping. Like, I get
Yeah.
it. It's awkward. Or just like tell him you'll send him a video later of you doing it. Boom.
oh, beautiful.
Boom.
You guys, Alex and I have a confession. I received a picture the other day from this guy I'm talking to. It was a picture of his new puppy that he bought.
I thought in Call Her Daddy style, you were about to say, I received a picture of his dick. The fact that you just said puppy threw me off.
His puppy.
I'm like,
He
whoa.
was so cute.
Okay, keep going. Sorry.
He sent me a picture of his new dog. And I went over to show it to Alex. And you guys, I am not making this up. I showed it to Alex. And Alex, what did you say?
I'm like, oh my God, his puppy's so cute.
I was like, no, not the puppy, like the other thing. And Alex was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I was like, Alex, that shiny like object in the left-hand corner of the picture.
And I was like, oh, we're getting crazy with it, Sophia. I didn't realize.
Right. And I was just like, oh my God, Alex, this is a thing. Like the second a guy sends you a picture of anything, the girl is zooming in on all of the dead space around like the object you wanted to show her.
Right, the focal point.
Exactly.
We are zooming in on everything.
It's actually like disgusting. Like the second a guy sends me a picture, I get all hot and bothered and excited when it's like in his room and I'm like, can I find a
Detective.
condom in the background? Can I find a condom wrapper? Can I find a pair of girls' panties? Was there a girl there? Like I literally go around the picture to
my
see what
God.
I can find.
One of my exes used to always send me nudes in front of like his mirror. And I'm like, okay, whatever, the nude, the dick, great. Okay, what is on his dresser? And I'm like zooming
You're like,
and
why is the
stretching.
lube out?
Yeah, hold on.
Why is the lube out on the counter? No, it's oh my God.
Guys are gonna freak out.
I just thought about maybe one of the craziest things I've ever done, which
I was like, hold on, everyone listening is like turning up their volume. Like Sophia Franklin is about to say one of the crazy.
Okay,
You're crazy.
I remember I was dating this guy and he sent me a picture of like him in bed. I was probably like, show me your home and in bed. Just kidding. But I'm sure we've all pulled that.
But low-key,
before.
not really. You were dead ass serious.
You gotta have those photos ready to send out, people, in
Yes.
case you're out.
Yeah.
Cheating. Okay.
No.
Anyways, so he was just laying in his bed and I saw that there was the tiniest speck of blood on his pillowcase. Tiny. And you know what? I knew that there was no other explanation for that blood except that he had been having sex with a girl who was on her period. Because why else would a little speck be on his pillowcase?
I'm pretty sure your ex always got nosebleeds. You always told me that. But like, no. It couldn't have been
Oh
the
my
nosebleed.
God,
It had to be a gangbang.
There was a for sure gangbang. All 3 girls were on their period. There was no other option. And I
it
was
a
like,
speck of
wow.
blood. Wow. So what the
Right.
fuck did you do?
So I drove over to his house.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
I'm like ashamed to say
I'm
what
like,
I'm gonna
of course
say.
you did. Of course you did.
I remember this vividly.
Mm.
He was terrified. I went over to his cabinet. I like grabbed the scissors out of the cabinet. I cut the little speck of blood out of the pillowcase. Cut it out of the
Detective
pillowcase.
Sophia.
I had the little cloth with me that had blood on it. And I was like, this will be sent in for DNA testing. You bet your ass this will be sent in. And I was like, I'm probably going to have to collect a blood sample from you as well to match the DNA. And we'll see whose blood that really is on your pillowcase. Good night and good day, sir.
Sophia.
Now that I'm saying it out loud, I'm like ashamed of who I am as a human being.
I can just imagine you storming into this
Oh.
guy's apartment and he knows how crazy you are and you going for a pair of scissors. He's like, what
Right.
the fuck is this bitch about to do? And
Right.
you cut the fucking pillowcase out.
Cut it out, put it in a little plastic baggie.
And you were on your way.
Put it in the fridge so the sample wasn't soiled and went on my day.
Dude, that's actually fucking amazing. But that just shows like that picture led you to believe there was a possible gangbang.
I know.
mean, we didn't say
And
it. The
how,
picture
like,
was proof.
And the thing is I knew goddamn well
There was no
that
fucking
he
gangbang.
probably got a bloody nose.
Right.
I knew there was a 1% chance
You got to keep him on
that
his
it
toes.
was with a girl, but you know,
You got to make him.
once my mind thinks there's a 1% chance, it becomes an 100% chance, and there's no bringing me back to reality. AKA, don't date me, okay?
I don't think anyone will date us after this.
Okay.
Okay, guys, that is it for this week. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you are getting your sexting game ready. And that's it for this week. Thanks, guys, for listening.
Thank you. We had so much fun. I can't wait to talk to you guys next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday, guys.
Bye, daddies.